Okay, please work. This is what I do for my streams every single time. I really hope this works, guys. I really do. Okay, we've got James back in the chat. We've got Chris back in the chat. We've got Abdul back in the chat. Okay. It's working. Yes. Okay, maybe it was just a bit glitchy last time. If you guys can do me a favor, because obviously the stream link is now very different. If you guys could tweet out the stream or let anyone know who you think might want to be in. Good, the sound is better. Sound is still not working. Wow, really? This is what I do every single time and there's never usually a problem. It is on my iPhone, which isn't ideal, but it's the only thing I've got to stream at the moment. I need to buy the Elgato capture thing. It's working. Okay, cool. Nice one. Yeah, we've got some members of the Nico Defence League in the chat. Rate that. Big fan. Sound is working. All right, decent. We're 10 minutes away from kickoff, so hopefully now it can actually be ever so slightly better. Just gonna delete my last tweet and then do it again. So annoying. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know what was going on there, to be fair. These things happen. We'll go through the lineup and everything in a second. All right. Here we go. New. We are now live. New stream link. Chelsea versus Aston Villa in the Premier League. Yeah, the reason I'm not at the game tonight, guys, is because I'm absolutely worn out. I'm not going to lie. It's much easier for me to do a live stream than it is. Adam Girani, I'm sorry I missed your donation. I will scroll up and get it in a second. Perfect stream now. Nice one. Good. I'm glad we've got that all over and done with. In the Premier League. Come watch with me for reactions, analysis, and more. All right. The NDL is the Nico Defence League. If you don't know who Nico Omilana is, he makes probably the best YouTube videos on this website right now. He's so funny. He has definitely got some fans, put it that way. So what are we saying about this game then, boys and girls? What are we saying? Chelsea's lineup, I like it a lot. I'm a big fan. The only difference between what I thought it was going to be is that Mason Mount is in the midfield 3 as opposed to Jorginho. I can't show the TV match because then I'd end up getting a strike on my channel and then that would mean no more videos. So yeah, it's not happening, my friend. But I'll be watching it and I'll be, hopefully I'll be as vocal as I am when I'm at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea versus Aston Villa in the Premier League. Yes, Christensen is in for Tomori. I kind of like that idea because I think between Zuma and Tomori, there's been such a huge gap between the players, which I don't think works. Like they need to be closer together. And I think with Christensen's ball playing capabilities, I think he'll be much more tighter at the back for Chelsea in this one. We've just had a donation from Rasmus. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Appreciate everybody donating in the super chat. It is available in the Premier League. Other games tonight include Liverpool versus Everton, Manchester United versus Tottenham. But we are here for Frank Lampard's Chelsea FC to hopefully get 3 points against Aston Villa in the Premier League. Cool. All right. Do I think Tammy is ready? We're going to find out. You know, I think the issue that it was that Frank wasn't sure if Tammy could play through the pain barrier. It's one of those impact injuries, from what I understand, where there's not actually anything wrong in a muscular sense or in like a bone sense. It's more of just like a bad bruise that hurts. but it is possible for him to play. Like, all of his limbs still function the same way. So we'll see. Hopefully he manages to get through the game. Obviously, we've got Everton away and then a huge one against Lille next week as well. So if he comes off, it's going to be a big worry. Yeah, Jorginho did look tired, and I think that's probably why he's not in the team today. Why am I not at the Bridge? Good question. It's the first match I've missed at Stamford Bridge this season in all competitions. And it's because I'm just absolutely shattered at the moment. I've had a few things going on off like YouTube and Chelsea stuff that have just like been stressing me out. I didn't feel like going, I'm not going to lie. So someone else got my ticket. Will I be on Geordie's stream one day? I was going to go on it for the game against West Ham, and then I decided to go to the game instead. But hopefully, I have been asked back a couple of times, but both times I've been asked back, I've been going to the match. So, oh, guys, I'm nervous. This is a must-win game. How am I watching the game if it's on Prime Video? I've paid for Prime. I actually did some work with Amazon promoting this a while back, but I still had to pay for the subscription. I'm nervous too, Jonas. I'm very nervous. It's a good lineup, though. It's a strong lineup. I just don't see how we're going to keep a clean sheet. I'm worried about Jack Grealish. I'm worried about Wesley's height. Yeah, I think this could be a tough game. Aston Villa are a good side. They're 15th in the table, but their performances recently have improved a lot. So, yeah. All right, there's nearly 500 of you in the chat. So if you're in here, drop a like rating on the chat. Let's see if we can get the likes as close to the amount of people that are in here. Am I going to Lille at home? Yes, I will definitely be at Lille at home. I will also be at Everton this weekend. And then I should be at the Bournemouth home game as well. Captain, leader, legend. All right, they got the old fire going. I'm actually a bit gutted I'm not there. It's always these moments when I think I've made the right decision to not go to the game. And then I see the players coming out the tunnel and I'm just like, great, okay, the sofa it is. Adam, in answer to your question, kind of. Not really, but, you know, things happen. We live and we learn. Come on, Chelsea. Wow. Just love Stamford Bridge. Thoughts on Reece James? I've talked about Reece James no end on the channel. He's actually probably, of all of the youngsters, I think he's the best. And I think in terms of the future, he is the future. Like, he's the best young player. There's JT. JT sitting down now. He's trying not to make a big scene. He's got the banners going across to Matthew Harding now. This is mental. Oh, it's so sick. I'm trying to see if I can spot Jan. Jan or Louis. All right, so Azpilicueta is obviously captain. But the mascot is wearing the armband to walk out. I like that. It's a nice little touch. Aston Villa, I'm looking along the line. They've got Chelsea for height by the looks of things. You've got Tyrone Mings in there. He's a bit of a big lad. Scored against Man United as well. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? I literally don't know. In terms of my prediction, I did predict 2-1. But it's going to be tough. Villa are much better than their league position suggests. So we've got Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, Reece James right back, Zuma Christensen in the centre-back pairing, Azpilicueta captain at left-back, Mateo Kovacic, N'Golo Kante and Mason Mount in the middle, with Willian and Christian Pulisic alongside Tammy Abraham in a 4-3-3 for Chelsea with Caballero, Tomori, Emerson, Jorginho, Callum Hudson-Odoi and both Giroud and Batshuayi on the bench. Why isn't Alonso starting? Well, Alonso's pretty much been like ushered out of this Chelsea setup by Frank Lampard. It's pretty much set in stone now that he's probably going to be sold in January, to be fair. I don't think he's going to be a Chelsea player next season. I will let you know when it starts so that we can sync it up. Shouldn't be too long from now, to be fair. How am I watching the game? I'm watching the game on Amazon Prime. It's the only place it's available in the UK, unless you want to do illegal dealings, which I wouldn't recommend. All right, get yourselves in the chat. We just had a new donation from Anmol Verk. Thoughts on Tomori not starting today? To be fair, it's this time of year now when basically you're going to see players not play as often as they would normally do because there's so many fixtures. There's 2 games a week for the next few weeks. So Tomori's rested. I wouldn't say it's a case of being dropped due to poor performances. And Christensen, he's not really had that many opportunities due to injury. So yeah, I think that's probably the reason. Frank is rotating. Big thank you to Matty for the $3 donation. Cheers, George. Keep up the great work, mate. Appreciate it, bud. Hudson-Odoi not starting again. Yeah, to be fair, at the moment, both Pulisic and Willian have kind of played their way into the starting lineup. So it's quite difficult for Callum Hudson-Odoi to just come back in because he's Callum Hudson-Odoi. Do you know what I mean? All right, kickoff is... Wait, it is literally about to kick off. Now, bang, that's kickoff. Aston Villa going long ball for the first real pass of the game. It's actually a really nice one. Willian wins it back. Here's N'Golo Kante. Chelsea kicking from right to left on the TV screen. Up against the shed. Reece James gives the ball away. Oh no, everyone's going to lose it now. Okay, according to my stream, we are 25 seconds in if you want to match it up. If not, then... no worries. I'm going to try and watch the game as much as possible. Normally, I'm like looking at the chat more. Oh no. He's offside. Decent. So much more nervy doing a live stream when there's actually something at stake. During pre-season for the friendlies, I was just like blasé about everything. It didn't really matter. So now that there's actually something serious up for grabs, I'm very nervous. N'Golo Kante in the middle. It looks as though Kovacic is kind of playing in front of the defence with Kante with a bit more of a licence to go forward. Azpilicueta gives the ball away there. It's just a bit of ping pong at the moment between the two sides. Kante wins a header somehow. Come on, Chelsea. We need to win this. We've got to get back to winning ways. Someone mentioned about the 3-4-3. Yeah, I'm not sure about the 3-4-3, to be honest. I've seen Chelsea play well with it. We've seen us win a title with like a 3-5-2 or 3-4-3. But this season, I've not been convinced when I've seen it. What about Jorginho? No Jorginho in the side today. I think, again, it's just simply a case of being rested. I think Jorginho's had a good season, but he's had a couple of poor games. And Frank has got to make decisions based off of availability with fitness and making sure that he's tactically preparing for each game as best as he possibly can. I think he's definitely got an eye on the game against Everton at the weekend. It's a tough away game. It's a good idea from Kovacic, but it's headed away. Reece James looking to get forward, puts an elbow in the back of the Aston Villa, Jack Grealish. And Aston Villa with a free kick. Reece James giving away a foul and the ball in the first 2 instances in this game, but it's okay. Do I think Ruben Loftus-Cheek will start when he's back? Yes, I do, but I think he'll be kind of back and available in January, but I honestly don't think he's going to regularly start matches much at all this season, probably March time. With an injury like what he had, it's going to be very slow to bleed him back into the team because of the nature of the injury. Show us the TV screen. No, I just can't do that. I'd lose my channel. You feel like Loftus-Cheek could play at the number 10. He definitely could play at the number 10, but I think it would be a waste if he played out wide, to be honest. Like, he needs to be going through the middle. And if you watched today's video, we were trying to build a bit of excitement regarding the transfer ban potentially being lifted in the next couple of days. We should find out in the next 48 hours. Nice little pass over from Zuma to Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta looking to knock the ball down the line to Tammy. If Mason can get a touch on here, Chelsea could be in. Here's Pulisic driving forward. Aston Villa defending well. Chelsea with the throw in deep inside the Aston Villa half. Go on, Aspi. Nice little link up there with Pulisic. Does Tammy look fit? He looks fine so far. We've not really seen him do much, but he looks okay. Here's Cover. Here's Mason Mount. Poor first touch from Mason, and we give the ball away, but Willian's got it back. Free kick to Aston Villa. Not entirely sure what the free kick's been given for there. I think it's a foul from Mason Mount. You're viewing from Jamaica smoking weed. Well, that really is a phenomenal, phenomenal thing. I won't get in trouble for putting glasses on and showing the reflection. Well, the only problem is I don't have any glasses. And even if I did, I don't like the old reflector ones. I'm a big fan of, I don't know what the other ones are called, to be honest. What channel is the game on? Well, the channel is on Amazon Prime Video. I don't want to keep saying it because they're not paying me. But for those of you that wanted to know, that's the answer. Aston Villa enjoying a bit of possession here, looking to get forward. Good tackle from Christensen, though, to dispossess Wesley. Now Chelsea get forward again. Here's Christian Pulisic. Tammy Abraham's making a central run. Willian running down the right, but Pulisic goes alone, and he gives it here to Willian. Great chance for Chelsea. Willian with the strike, and it is a good save from the Aston Villa #1. That is a good effort from Willian. Normally we see him blaze it over from that kind of position, but he starts the breakaway there, Willian. Pulisic carries the ball with confidence, something we've not seen in the last couple of games. We've been starting to check back a lot more and being less confident when running. It's a good strike from Willian. Chelsea now with the corner. Willian's going to play it in. Looking for the head of Christensen, but Wesley, the #9, big at the back for Villa, does very well there. Good defending. Willian again with a chance to put the ball into the box. Instead he gives it to Kante. It's a really nice cross. Headed on from Pulisic. And Aston Villa get it away, only as far as Zuma. Aston Villa now playing out from the back. Mason Mount chasing him down, as he always does. Key to the Chelsea press. Why has Barkley flopped? I don't know. Ross Barkley, for me, is a player who everybody knows has got all of the potential and all of the quality. But he's not fulfilled it. He didn't really fulfill it at Everton. He wasn't consistent enough. He got a big move to Chelsea, not for the biggest money, but it's a big move nonetheless. It's definitely an upgrade in the club and the standard of football. But I don't think he wants it enough. I honestly don't. If you look at the players that are playing ahead of him, it's quite frankly because they're better than him and they're putting in more effort and they don't get themselves in the headlines for the wrong reasons off the pitch. So that for me is, in a nutshell, the reason why Ross Barkley has not succeeded at Chelsea. So far, you never know. Man United are 1-0 up, apparently, says Liam Swan, a major role. That is big news. That's actually good news for us, to be honest, because Spurs are hot on the heels. So as it stands, Chelsea goes 7 points clear of Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League table, which is okay, but that's even more emphasis for us to get the win now. Kovacic with possession in the middle. Chelsea looking comfortable so far. Villa have given the ball away a couple of times. In terms of the shape, Chelsea looking good. Mason Mount playing the furthest forward of the midfield three. N'Golo Kante with more of the licence to roam, with Kovacic playing in kind of the holding role in front of both Christensen and Zuma when Azpilicueta and Reece James are hugging the touchlines to get forward for Chelsea. Apparently Man United haven't scored. Some people are saying he has, some people say he hasn't. It looks as though Rashford has scored again. The man is in good form. Chelsea should get Ziyech and Hakimi. Yeah, I've heard some good stuff about those guys, to be fair. Well, I know, obviously, I've talked about Ziyech on the channel. I've not spoken about Hakimi, but I've heard he's a good player. And if we're talking about Ziyech as well, it's like, in terms of the price, we're talking half the price of Sancho, but I want Jadon Sancho. You guys know that. I'd rather buy Chilwell as well. I just like the idea of what Ben Chilwell could become in this Chelsea team. Christensen is a good idea, but execution was wrong. He's looking for Azpilicueta. Azpi's got to be quicker on the front foot there. It's a nice idea from Christensen. He's got the confidence to play a long ball over the top to start Chelsea off. 8 minutes, 4 seconds into the game on my screen right now. If anybody is looking to sync them up, if you're watching the game and the stream, hit the like button. Aston Villa with a throw-in, looking to get rid of the ball. Chelsea will want to keep it in the Villa half. Azpilicueta wins the header well. Kovacic with the touch on. Mason Mount flicks it onto Willian, whose first touch is poor. Kovacic dives in, but John McGinn maintains possession for Aston Villa and switches the play. Such a smart midfielder, John McGinn. Here's Jack Grealish on the left-hand side for Aston Villa, looking to get himself into the game for the first real time here. Matthew Targett scored a late winner against Brighton recently. Aston Villa coming forward again. Targett looking to get the ball in. Christensen will deal with that all day long. Do I think Spurs can win the Premier League title under Mourinho? They're quite a long way off. Not this season, no chance, but you never know. I think he's in there for the long term. Willian looks confident. He's actually made a good start to this game, to be honest. I wasn't impressed with Willian in the game against, what's it called? I wasn't impressed against West Ham. I thought he came on with the idea to change the game. Didn't change the game at all. If anything, he made it worse because his delivery was just shocking. But he started this game well. Chelsea, I think, have started well. I like the shape. I like the press. Azpilicueta getting forward. That's brilliant. Go on, Dave. Put it in. Left-footed cross from Azpilicueta. It's headed away from Tyrone Mings. Tammy swings for it. Misses the ball. Oh. And Aston Villa get the ball away. Chelsea looking good here. Azpilicueta pressing hard. That's what we like to see. Both fullbacks looking very aggressive for Chelsea in the early stages. Pulisic again running and working really hard. He left it to Azpilicueta. Cross was put in. Tyrone Mings, an awful header away. It falls to his England teammate Tammy Abraham and he swings for it and he misses. But 10 minutes in, Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 0 in this Premier League game. It's a must-win game for Chelsea. I do think we will win it, but we've started very well indeed. Here's Reece James looking to get forward. Gives it to Willian. Looks for the touch to Kante. Good play again there from Chelsea. Willian and Kante linking up together in the middle. Go on, Willie. Show us what you got. Pings it across the other side of the pitch towards Christian Pulisic. It's a decent touch from Pulisic considering, but Aston Villa win the ball back. And Azpilicueta has won the ball there. He's given a free kick. It's got to be a throw-in, surely. El Mohammedi's gone down under a good tackle from Azpilicueta. I hope that's a throw-in, because it shouldn't be a foul. He's unlucky there, Christian Pulisic. When will Loftus-Cheek be fit? From what I understand, he'll be fit in January. But in terms of when we'll see him regularly playing in the Chelsea shirt again, it won't be till March. People don't understand, like, an Achilles injury isn't an injury you can just come back from. You actually have to be very slowly brought back into the team with like minimal minutes, I think, so that something doesn't trigger again. Particularly the nature of Ruben's injury. It potentially was a career ender. Well done, Kante. Go on, Reece James. Kovacic driving the ball forward. Jack Grealish with a slide tackle. He did not win the ball there. He did not win the ball there. Referee lets it go. Here's Grealish again. Reece James goes in a little bit hard on him this time. He's also, honestly, I love him. I absolutely love Reece James. It's not a nice tackle, but it's just it's the little grin, the little smile afterwards. You know what I mean? He's just a good guy. I flipping love him. How close am I to the Sidemen? Not that close. I know them all individually, and they're all great guys. I was going to be doing a video with Simon this month, but he's aired me on Twitter. He's flipping aired me. It's all right. Aston Villa free kick. Hurahan is over it. Tyrone Mings has gone forward, as has Konsa. Trezeguet's on the edge of the area. Wesley's obviously the main target man they'll be looking for. He's sandwiched at the moment between Tammy and Reece James. Tammy with a good clearance. Wesley, Reece James heads the ball away. It's come to Tyrone Mings. Good tackle from Kovacic. Now maybe Willian can break here for Chelsea. Looking for a burst of pace. He's got Mason Mount and Pulisic running forward with him. And Willian gives the ball away. What are you doing? He's giving it to Jack Grealish in a dangerous area. Grealish coming forward here for Villa. And that is a very good tackle from Christensen. Shoulder barges him off the ball. That is where we see the danger of what Jack Grealish can do on the ball. He's confident. He drives forward. N'Golo Kante coming away with it. Here's Mason Mount. Don't give the ball away here. Mason Mount driving forwards. Gives it to Willian. This is a good position to Chelsea. Go on. Willian puts it in. Deflected cross. And it goes into the hands of the Aston Villa goalkeeper. It's getting a little bit more end-to-end now. Getting a bit more feisty. A few tackles coming in. Getting nervous, guys. I'm getting nervous. Why am I not at the match? I just fancy not going. I very rarely, if ever, pass on the opportunity to go to Chelsea. In fact, this is the first time in my whole life where I've had a ticket and not gone. I didn't feel up to it, if I'm honest. But I'm doing a stream instead, so. Someone's just said we should sign Kai Havertz. Zuma's got to deal with it. Wesley is quick, you know. Hey, come on. Bit of follow through there. Here's Christensen, who's made a good start to this game for Chelsea. I'm impressed. Zuma is still down on the touchline. Don't think there's anything real serious in that. He's just ran into the board, but it's okay. Here's Azpilicueta, Kovacic, Kante standing still in the middle. Kante, move forwards. Go to the halfway line. Zuma's hobbling, but I think he'll be okay. Compare Zuma to Jack Grealish with his flipping shin pads. You got Zuma with his shin pads over his flipping kneecaps, and you got Jack Grealish, who I don't even think's wearing shin pads. You love the streams. Good man. I quite enjoy doing the streams as well, to be honest. I prefer going to the game, and I prefer doing a match vlog, but on the odd occasion, got to do what you got to do. Reece James gives it away again. He's not having the best first half here. Here's John McGinn for Aston Villa. That is a really nice ball towards Matthew Target, but good defensive work there from Willian. And he knocks it back to Kepa. 15 minutes in. Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 0. Game is starting to pick up the pace now. The tempo is changing as both teams played their way into this one. Kante, Christensen. Chelsea building up from the back. Still relatively slow, but Christensen's played a really nice pass to Azpilicueta, who brings it down well. Here's Pulisic maintaining possession for Chelsea. Back to Kurt Zuma. He's got N'Golo Kante in the middle. He gives it to Kante, who's not really got too many options on at the moment. Chelsea, this is slow. But Aston Villa have got good shape here. This is not going to be an easy game. If anyone wrote off Aston Villa due to their league position, they got it wrong. They're a good team. Reece James gives it to Willian. Here's James again. Kante with a bit more space now in the middle. Kante looking to switch the ball wide. Azpilicueta's made a good run. It's a good first touch. Keeps the possession. Here's Pulisic, direct from Chelsea. Good touch from Pulisic. Here's Azpilicueta again, looking to get across him with his right foot. It's a good ball towards Tammy. His first touch was poor though, and Aston Villa managed to get it away. Kovacic brings it down. It's a beautiful touch from Mateo Kovacic, a man in scintillating form for Chelsea. Here's Kante. Kovacic to Azpilicueta. Looking for the run down the line from Christian Pulisic, but El Mohammadi does very well there. He's made a good start to this game, dealing with both Azpilicueta, who's pressing high, and Christian Pulisic on the left. The score is still 0-0. We've got over 500 people in the stream, so welcome to anyone who's just turned up. Kind of going for the whole commentary thing, because some of you guys aren't watching the game. And to be honest, I have to watch the game. Like, I'm too nervous to be looking at the chat for too long, so yeah, I'll try and keep you guys in the loop as best that I possibly can. America finally gets representing in the big leagues. Yeah, Pulisic has had a great start to his Chelsea career. Very good start. How do I feel about Lampard's progress for Chelsea? Well, it's kind of been stunted in the last couple of weeks. But I think it's just a natural thing. You know, we were hammered on the opening day of the season. Then we had some really good results. We had the 6 wins in a row. Then we've had we had one tricky game and then an unfortunate defeat against West Ham that was just a poor performance. So, yeah. Where's Tilda? I don't know where she is at the moment. She's out with her friends. She's coming back soon, I think. Loftus-Cheek at centre-back? Absolutely not. I'm sorry, I can't entertain that whatsoever. Do I play for Imperial Wharf? No, but I did play football last night, 5-a-side, and my glutes are in agony today. Oh. John McGinn with a not very nice tackle on Willian. Willian's okay though. Villa 2, Chelsea 1. That is a bold prediction, Josh Graham. That's a... Oh, come on, Chelsea. Misplaced passes again. Reece James looking to get forward. 17.5 minutes in. And the game is still goalless. Frankie Lampard looking cold on the touchline is what I would say. The drink is Diet Coke for those that are asking. Might have a glass of red wine at half time. Treat myself. Why not? Sophisticated gentleman. It's what you do when you turn 25. If I was, to be honest, little weird fact about me, you know when you turn 18 and you start going out, I was the weirdo who, when you go to the first bar and everyone's on pints and Jaeger bombs, I'd get a bottle of wine. Just, you know, it's actually cheaper, to be fair. Am I going to Chelsea versus Lille? Yes, I am. I will be there with Tilda and probably Lawrence as well. So there will be a match vlog from that one. That is a huge game. Here's Reece James. See a bit of space in the middle here for Kovacic. Kante going sideways though. Back to Reece James, who does get the ball out of his feet here to Kova. He's spreaded it out wide to Willian. Got to see some instinctive movement in the box here. Pulisic, Mount and Tammy lining up. Chelsea looking for the opportunity to cross. Here's N'Golo Kante. He does put it in. It's a good ball towards Mason Mount. It's a header. It's a good header. It's on target. It was just a little bit too high for him there. Not enough pace on the ball. And Tom Heaton with the save. Mason Mount with the on-target header, though. Still goalless. How have I rated the first 20 minutes? It's been okay. Like, it's not been anything special. I still think it's a bit slow. I do think it's better than what it was against West Ham. I think we're trying to get the ball forward. Here's Pulisic. This is a chance, though. Mason Mount on his left. That's awful, Mason. Blast it over the crossbar. Could have taken another touch there, in my opinion. Again, really nice passing from Kovacic. Pulisic, that would have been a beautiful goal if Mount could have finished that. It was open for him as well. Tom Heaton's top left corner, or well, his top right, Mason's top left was open. Martin Benson. You know, I actually met Martin Tyler once in a coffee shop in Walton-on-Thames where I used to live. He was there with his, either his daughter or his niece or someone. He was ordering a carrot cake, which is a fun fact. You like the content on this channel? Cheers, Bento Brandel. I appreciate that, mate. I enjoy making it for you. Pulisic is going to score. If I was a betting man, which I am, I do like to put a bet on every once in a while. I would bet on Pulisic to score today and Chelsea to win 2-1. Here's Kante getting forward. Good dribbling from Kante. Mason Mount coming forward for Chelsea. Looks to take on too many players there, Mason Mount. But Willian's got the ball back again. Opportunity to cross here for Chelsea. The pressure is building upon the Aston Villa defence. It comes through towards Tammy. He swings for it. John McGinn defending well. John McGinn is starting to get a foothold in this game for Aston Villa. He's picking up the ball. He's switching the plays, finding a few passes, and he's putting in the defensive work as well. The Scotsman playing well. Geez, I'm getting a lot of people asking me when Ruben is going to return. My opinion is he'll be back in mid to late January, and then he'll be featuring regularly from March onwards. Went to the gym before I did the stream tonight, guys. Thought I'd let you know. You know, it doesn't matter if you went to the gym if you don't tell anyone about it. So here I am letting you know. Kovacic wins the ball back in the middle. If Mason, and it's Pulisic here who brings it down. Tammy Abraham looking to make the run, but he's giving it to Azpilicueta, who's getting forward again nicely. That's awful from Azpi. Come on, give it to Tammy. Tammy's asking for it. He wants it on his chest. He wants to bring it down. At the moment, I feel as though Tammy's runs, they're not being timed very well, and they're not the right ones. He's getting himself sandwiched between the defenders. If you look at the space, Matthew Target is leaving space for Tammy to make a direct diagonal run. He's got to start moving better, Tammy. In the first few minutes of this game, I don't want to be overcritical, but obviously I'm watching it live, and I feel as though Tammy is making the wrong run. He's trying to hold on for too long. He needs to just make a run in between the lines and in the gaps. And at the moment, there isn't a gap because he's sandwiched between the two centre-backs. They're big and they're good. Tyrone Mings a good centre-back. Tammy knows that. He plays with him for England. Here's Kovacic again for Chelsea. Looking to get forward. Azpilicueta again. Moving into the Aston Villa half. That's a nice ball. That's a better run from Tammy. Into the channel. Here's Tammy Abraham looking to take on Al Mohammadi. Is he going to do it? Yes, he is. He goes for goal. It is deflected. And again, Jack Grealish will take the ball away for Aston Villa. All right, timestamp. Yes, if anyone's been in the stream from the beginning, keep an eye on when the goals are so that anyone who wants to come back and watch afterwards, or if you want to watch back the reactions and the highlights, then you can. I'll try and keep an eye on it, but it's quite difficult. Chelsea getting forward again. Here's Azpilicueta. Just watching Tammy. I want to see what he does. I want to see the run. He's holding off at the moment. Mason Mount's running into the box. Here's Willian for Chelsea. Reece James. N'Golo Kante. Chelsea looking to build it slowly, but Willian's got an opportunity to cross. It's Willian in the middle. Oh, Pulisic's headed back. Chelsea looking to get the ball in again. Azpilicueta. Now Mateo Kovacic. This is good. Reece James in a good position centrally. Willian again. Come on, Willie. Stick it in. On his head. Reece James for the assist. Yes! Yeah! Yes! Come on! Get in! Tammy Abraham with the goal. Reece James with the assist. Finally, someone puts it. Someone scores. This is what I was saying. This is what I was saying against West Ham. Reece James puts the ball in and someone flipping scores. If there's someone on the pitch, you can do it. Yes! We've got our striker back. Tammy Abraham, 11 Premier League goals for the season. Get in. Reece James comes central, gives it to Willian. Chelsea looking to put the crosses in the box, doing all the right things. It's a perfect ball from Reece James. There's no doubt that Tammy is onside, and he nods it in. Yet again, we see that Tammy Abraham can score all kinds of goals. Tom Heaton is beaten, and Chelsea are 1-0 up. Come on! Get in there! Flipping heck. Sorry, guys, I can't breathe. It's a brilliant header from Tammy. He holds it perfectly. There wasn't that much pace on the ball as well, so that is a much more difficult header than it looks like, I'm telling you. Tammy holds his hands up. Aston Villa were his club last season. Big moment for him. Back in the side after injury. He converted back to the old water. Get in there, guys. If you're in the stream and you haven't yet hit the like button, stick a like on the stream. Let your mates know. If they've got nothing else going on, we can sync up the times. It's currently 24 minutes, 23 seconds. Well, it's actually 24 minutes, 30 seconds now. Get in there. Chelsea 1-0 up. It's honestly, this is... I cannot stress enough how the West Ham game, even though we didn't play very well, all we needed was a striker who was actually doing something. Because that ball that Reece James just put in, he put 4 of them in, 5 of them in the West Ham game. Oh. Get in there, boys and girls. Come on, Villa, says Tabitha. Well, we don't want any of that, do we? You can, though. I do appreciate that there is fans of other clubs who watch these streams and these videos. So, up the Tammy, says Pascal Mulveni. Up the Tammy, indeed. All right, we just hit over 300 likes in the stream. Appreciate that. Here's Azpilicueta. Chelsea looking good now. We've just got to make sure that we don't concede. Azpilicueta, he's been very impressive so far in this one. Aston Villa will have a throw-in coming towards the Chelsea goal. Thank goodness Tammy is back, honestly. Thank goodness. Football challenges in the future. I don't want to go back to the days of YouTube football challenges because I think they're a bit boring now. They've all been done. If it's a cool idea and I can integrate it into something else, then yeah. But I don't want to make free kick top bins challenge unless it's with someone like Willian or Mason Mount. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? But yeah. Come on, Tammy. There he goes again. Brilliant tackle from Tammy Abraham. Looks for Kante in the middle. Kante's kind of just holding off his run there. And Jack Grealish dribbles the ball away for Aston Villa and Kante with the foul. Grealish is getting a little bit angry. You never know if that's a good thing or a bad thing with Jack Grealish. His temper can boil over sometimes. But with a player in his form and with his confidence right now, we don't want to get him too fired up because it can end up biting us in the backside. Did we hear I did not hear the Aston Villa fans chanting Tammy's name. I've kind of got the volume lower so that Amazon don't want to strike my channel. I will turn it up a bit though. John McGinn, Howrahan, Matt Target, although you probably will hear both commentaries, so I'd rather we just stuck with mine, to be honest. Here's Jack Grealish for Aston Villa, looking to get Villa forward. He's such a good player, Grealish. Kante again with the second foul within 60 seconds on Jack Grealish. We're currently at 27 minutes, 20 seconds for those of you that want to match it up. Oh. Okay, here's an idea. I know virtually all of you in the chat are Chelsea fans. What would you say about Jack Grealish? I know we don't need him, but would you like to sign him if we could? Hypothetically, if it was available. Kepa's had a haircut, and I'm not going to lie, it looks good. All right, that is a categoric no. You guys do not want Grealish, as Kepa holds on to that there. I was laughing at the chat. I would rather, yes, Adam Girani, I would rather have Maddison as well. Tyrone Mings wins the header. It's an easy save for Kepa. Tammy Abraham getting up above. Tyrone Mings, getting up above Tammy Abraham there. Chelsea looking to get forward again with Kovacic, who's actually played very well in front of the defence so far. Zuma along the back to Andreas Christensen. Score update. Southampton are 1-0 up against Norwich. Danny Ings with the goal. at St Mary's. Things are starting to turn for them. Here's Mason Mount looking for Willian. If he got his first touch right there, Chelsea could have been in again. And there's been a goal. Wolves have taken the lead against West Ham United. Then Donker with the goal on 23 minutes. Wolves against West Ham. Big game. West Ham will be buoyed by their result at Stamford Bridge. And Wolves are still looking to get themselves up the table. Who scored for Chelsea? It was none other than Chelsea's number 9, Tammy Abraham. Nathan Killick wouldn't mind having Nathan Ake back. Yeah, to be fair, it's a possibility. He's a good player. I don't know if he's at the level that would improve this Chelsea defence massively. I think he's probably on par with a few of our other defenders. I think if Chelsea really want to improve this defence, they've got to go all out and buy like a Van Dijk-esque centre-back. Kante, that is absolutely brilliant from N'Golo Kante. Stretching to the flipping moon and back. Reece James gives the ball away, but Kante wins it again. He's so good. Kante is just unbelievable. Now, El Mohammadi, 30 minutes into this game. Aston Villa still well and truly in it. They're playing some nice football. They're looking dangerous when they get forward. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying, someone of the quality of Koulibaly would be brilliant. It's a possibility. Here's Mason Mount for Chelsea, giving it to Willian. A second goal now would be massive. We can go on and get a few. To go 2-0 up now would be huge. Here is Mason Mount. He's held his run very well. It's in towards Tammy, whose touch wasn't good, but it wasn't the best of balls from Mason Mount. And Chelsea again, Aston Villa with all of their men now pinned inside their own half. Chelsea putting on some good pressure and keeping the possession nicely. Here's Reece James to Mason Mount. Looking again for Willian. Nice little touch, but it's intercepted in the middle and Aston Villa come away with the ball. Here's John McGinn. I wish I had a co-commentator. Can I turn the camera around? No, I can't, and I won't. Romagnoli, yeah, Romagnoli would also be a good signing, and he'd also probably be less than Koulibaly. It's brilliant from Zuma with an outstretched leg. Here's John McGinn, though, for Aston Villa. Looking to spread it out wide. Here's Jack Grealish. He's got Willian and Reece James over there, but Grealish keeps hold of the ball. Waiting for the run of Matt Target on the overlap, but yet again, N'Golo Kante with the block. Brilliant from the Frenchman. Chelsea's number 7, who's so key to this Chelsea team. I said it in my preview. But Aston Villa still have the ball here with Matt Target, and it will be an Aston Villa corner. The block is from Reece James. What if we could get Sergio Ramos for a season or two? Do you know what? I would absolutely love that. Ramos is a bit of an idiot, but he's also just such a brilliant player, and he's such a great leader. I'd absolutely love that. But at the same time, he's also a player that would come in and demand to play. So this whole like meritocracy thing would kind of go out the window because Ramos wouldn't come here without a guarantee of playing. What's the point? Why would he leave Real Madrid? He loves it there. All right, the time is 31 minutes, 45 seconds. Jack Grealish has gone over to take the corner. It's a very good one, but Tammy Abraham heads it away. But it will come straight back out to Jack Grealish there. The Chelsea fans in the Matthew Harding lower think that he caught the ball before it had gone off the pitch, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. There's a couple of people with some obscenities being shouted at Grealish there, but Kovacic heads it away. It'll be a third corner in succession here for Aston Villa. Good defending from Chelsea. Tammy Abraham with the first header, Kovacic with the second. Jack Grealish at the moment looks as though he's been watching Willian's corners because he's not beating the first man. So he goes again for attempt number 3. This time it's much better, but Tammy wins it again. So beat the first man, but not the second. And Kovacic prevents the last corner. Aston Villa, though, still in possession. Here's Horahan, and Chelsea with a chance to break with N'Golo Kante. This could be a moment for Chelsea. Gives it to Tammy. Go on, please. Please. He's got Pulisic square. Oh, Tyrone Mings in the end. If in doubt, kick it out. It's one of those. Tyrone Mings with the clearance away. Brilliant counter-attack from Chelsea. Tyrone Mings does well. Chelsea with the corner. N'Golo Kante again with a perfectly weighted ball for Tammy. Tammy just looks, even though he scored the goal, he's kind of a bit like, I don't know. I think he's too immersed in this game right now. Guys, please stop asking me to show the screen. I cannot show the screen. Chelsea with a corner. Come on, plant it on Zuma's head. Willian, that off. Willian! Please, like, can someone teach him to take a corner? Oh, Grealish and Kovacic. You just wouldn't mess with Kovacic, though, would you? Kovacic, the Croatian man. He left Madrid and he left Milan. He saw the light and said, fuck Zidane. And signed for Chelsea in a transfer ban. Apologies to anyone who is young who watched that. It's the first time I've sworn intentionally on this channel. But that is the song, by the way. You should get it sang more. It's so much better than Kovacic in the middle of our pitch. Chelsea needs some longer songs, you know what I mean? It's an unbelievable tune. Thank you, Lewis. Here's John McGinn for Aston Villa. Come on, Azpilicueta, you've got to get your toe on that. Oh my word, that's a beautiful piece of skill. El Mohammadi switches the play, and that's a foul. That's unlucky there for Villa because Matt Targett was in some good space. The match is getting a bit fiery, says Callum Barton. You would be correct, good sir. It is getting a little bit fiery. Chelsea do need to secure this game while they can. Here's Reece James. We've also got to be careful that we don't go for the jugular because the second goal is there and leave ourselves open and susceptible to counter-attacks here. Christensen has had a very good game, as has Zuma. It's been defensively brilliant from Chelsea so far. The only things I criticise defensively would be Reece James going forward, which is absolutely unbelievable because I never do that, but his assist was phenomenal. In fact, I can't criticise him because the assist was so flipping good. I'm just being harsh now for no reason. Here's Tammy again. Go on, Mason. Get on the end of that, son. Go on, Mason. Fight. Yes, brilliant. Here's Willian. Go on, son. Willian takes him on. Go on. Tyrone Mings doing well defensively there. Tyrone Mings, is that an option at centre-back? What do you guys think about that? Here's Reece James again. To Kante. Nice little staggered ball. Looking for Tammy Abraham, but Aston Villa get it away. But Chelsea maintain possession. They got this bank of three. Kovacic, Christensen and Zuma. And Aston Villa are camped so deep in their own half that there isn't really any probability right now of Aston Villa getting us on the counter-attack. Switches the play. Here's Willian. Good touchdown to Reece James. Yes, guys, I cannot show the game because I will get a strike on my channel, which means no more videos, which I don't know about you, but that wouldn't be an ideal scenario. Here's Christensen. Lovely pass from Christensen out to Willian. He's really excelling here tonight. Here's Reece James again. Can he get the ball in? Cleared away from Tyrone Mings. Chelsea looking good here. Willian and Reece James linking together very nicely indeed. We've got a few Zoomers in the chat right now. As always, guys, I know I ask for it a lot, but if you are in the stream and you know anyone who might want to watch, let them know that we're streaming. Hit the like button. Helps YouTube to push it out a little bit more to more of the subscribers. Here's Kovacic in the middle of our pitch, giving it to Kurt Zuma, who's advanced into the Aston Villa half. It's a nice time ball to Azpilicueta. Zuma again. Mason Mount. I think he's got to move a little bit more here, Mason. Here's Pulisic. Good first touch. Gives it to Tammy. It's a nice touch there from Tammy. And it is a foul from Tammy Abraham on Horahan there against Aston Villa. And again, Tammy is looking, he's got his hand up in the air as if he's done something really badly wrong. He's fouled an ex-teammate. It is whatever, mate. You're a Chelsea player now. That's a nasty tackle from Tammy. That could be a yellow card, if I'm being honest. Okay, Frankie Evans is not a fan of Tyrone Mings. He gets beaten to headers by 5-foot players. Owen Cooks thinks we should get Maddison. Do you know what the thing is? I think in terms of midfielders that we've got that could play in the number 10, you got Ruben, you got Mason, you got Pulisic. You've probably got Pedro and Willian, who are two wingers that will probably leave. So I think if we're going to invest heavily in players in midfield, it would be wingers, attacking wingers that we'd be looking at a lot more. Because in terms of ability and different options at number 10, we've got three players that can do the job very well. So someone like Maddison, A, Leicester wouldn't sell him to Chelsea for anything less than astronomical sums of money. B, Reece! Oh my goodness! Reece is giving me a heart attack here. Zuma gets the ball away. It's a rare mistake at the back from Reece James. Ousmane Dembele. Is a recommendation from Lucas Winter. Yeah, but again, Barcelona spent 140 million on the kid. They're not going to want to sell him for anything less than probably 120 million. Make a video teaching Chelsea chants. I did actually film one of those with Tilda not too long ago, but the mic wasn't on for the video, so it kind of ruined it. Maybe we'll do it again later in the season when she's forgotten what she learned in that video. It's such a fun video as well. It's annoying. It's the first time, though, that Chelsea have looked a bit dodgy at the back. Here's Kovacic to Azpilicueta. Aston Villa now pressing with 4 forward players with a 5th player advancing. It forces the switch. And this is where Chelsea look really bad. We've got to learn to play out from the back. Spurs have scored at Old Trafford, apparently. The score is now 1-1. Jose Mourinho getting the goal against his former club. Dele Alli scored again. I'm telling you, man, like, Mourinho has just got Dele Alli back. Someone says we should get Lucas Moura. Again, Tottenham aren't going to sell one of their best players to Chelsea, are they? Let's be real. Dele Alli. I mean, we all know about Dele's potential. He did come out with a ridiculous statement the other day saying that he's older now, so his body can't do what it could have done before. Like, what a load of nonsense. Here's Tom Heaton. Pressure on from Willian. Tom Heaton forced to go long. Zuma with a towering header at the back. Mason Mount tries a fancy flick. It doesn't work. It's a beautifully weighted ball from Kovacic. Here's N'Golo Kante for Chelsea. Goes for goal. That was more like the Kante of old going forward than the Kante we've seen at times this season. Frank Lampard's got a little bit of a grin on his face. That was very Kante-esque. It's the kind of position you want Frank Lampard over the ball, to be honest. To just put it in. Every time Frank had the ball from that kind of position, it just went in, didn't it? Owen Cook is suggesting Gareth Bale. I don't know. All right, here's El Mohammadi for Aston Villa. I'm actually really impressed by Villa, to be honest, because Chelsea have been the better team, but Villa they've kept their shape very well, and they're starting to press more players into the Chelsea half of the pitch now. John McGinn. Tyrone Mings, the furthest Villa player back. Here's Matthew Targett in the middle to Jack Grealish. 40 minutes, 31 seconds. Here's Wesley. Chelsea got to get tighter here. Kovacic has got to get tighter to Jack Grealish. He's played it out wide again. El Mohammadi. Grealish. Oh, no. No, don't like it. Don't like this. Don't let him cross. Oh, my. What are you playing at? What are you playing at? It's literally, what is that? It's awful. It's flipping awful defensively. Reece James is looking at Zuma. Zuma's looking at Reece James. Christensen's in the middle of nowhere. So typical Chelsea, this. Why can't we defend crosses? Why can't we defend set pieces? It's a really good cross. Credit where credit is due. John McGinn again with a really nice ball. El Mohammadi whips it in. Reece James has got to do better there. I'm sorry. I always give him the benefit of the doubt. It's Trezeguet with a goal for Aston Villa. Reece has got to be attacking that. He was kind of jumping for it, but not jumping anywhere near it. As much as I love Reece James, I will say that is his fault. He's looking behind him as if the ball's gone over his head. It hasn't gone over your head, mate. It's in front of you. And he's just literally tapped it off his flipping shins and it's gone in the back of the net. Chelsea won. Aston Villa won. And I'll be totally honest, the way that Villa have kept hold of that shape, the way they've started to press, they deserve that. 3 minutes to go until half-time, and flipping heck, Amazon and these flipping celebrations they've got going on. What have I just seen? I didn't see it for the Tammy one. But, for goodness sake. So frustrating, because it had been a good half. We defended so well. Aston Villa fans now in good voice. Trezeguet with the goal. And now Chelsea, we're going to see what we're all about now. Kovacic playing it forward to Pulisic. Giving the ball away again. John McGinn, who is starting to really take control of this Aston Villa midfield. He turns both Kovacic and Pulisic. Flipping heck. The commentary saying the goal came against the run of play, I would be inclined to agree, but, you know, the way that Villa have been persistent and defended well, they deserve it. They really do. John McGinn again. Switches it to Targett. John McGinn is controlling this game. Matt Targett again. That's an awful cross into the box. Chelsea are lucky there. We're looking... Reece James defensively today has not impressed me. He really hasn't. What's that? It's like a firework or something on the pitch that's just gone off. Something daft. Here's Zuma to Kante. Aston Villa, like, honestly, Chelsea, this is a test now, all right? Chelsea are fine when Aston Villa have got 11 players in their half. Now that Aston Villa are going with 3 forward players in the press, they've got Trezeguet, Grealish and Wesley closing down the centre-backs. It's forcing Zuma and Christensen to make passes, and then we're giving throw-ins away. We're giving the ball away. Much better there, though. I'm saying that over the top because that's what I've seen for the past 10 minutes. We did a lot better there to get the ball out from the back. Here's Kovacic, spreading it out wide to Azpilicueta, hugging the touchline, gives it to Pulisic in the middle. I like that. Nice, quick pass from Azpilicueta, not holding on to it quickly. Kovacic, releasing it to Kante. Back across the back line to Andreas Christensen. He's looking to go forward. He's forced backwards. Wesley, good pressure from him. Now Kurt Zuma. Positive vibes only. We're still going for the positivity, but, you know, we can't ignore the frustrations that are Chelsea's defending from crosses and set pieces again as Mason Mount gives the ball away and then gives the foul away. Come on, Chelsea. Mason Mount's been given a yellow. I mean, at the moment, I'm thinking this game might need a Jorginho, but what do I know? Bring back Jeremy Boga. I'm going to mention this in a video. I did a Loan Army video about 6 weeks ago. I'll probably do another one in late December. And I'll probably mention Jeremy Boga. Even though he's not on loan, we actually sold him. People forget that we actually got rid of Jeremy Boga. We do have a buyback clause, but we did sell him. And he's actually killing it. He scored against Juventus the other day. Pulisic does very well there. 3 players on him. Oh, Aston Villa, they're pressing hard now. Chelsea lucky to get the ball back there. N'Golo Kante. I think it's 1 or 2 minutes until half-time due to added on time. Can't wait for Ruben, says Kian McKinney. Me neither, mate. I'm not going to lie. We desperately need Ruben in this team. Kante, Reece James is definitely looking to get forward again here. And it's another very teasing cross. Chelsea with a corner. He's looking for Tammy Abraham again. It's a decent ball in from Reece James, but Tyrone Mings dealing with it well for Villa at the near post. Reece James getting forward again and looking to cause some trouble for the Aston Villa defence. Here's Willian. Beat the first man. Okay, just loop it in. All the way to Zuma. It's headed down, and Tom Heaton is saving that all day long. I don't know what it is about these looped up in the air corners. They're like, it's pretty much a nothing corner. You might as well beat the first man. If you're not going to get any pace on it whatsoever, you're just going to go hoof. We're not going to score goals like that. All right, this is going to be an annoying half-time team talk. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually going to need to take a 30-second break to go for a Wazaruni. As long as we don't concede here. Trezeguet, it's a looping effort, and that will be in Kepa's hands. It should be now half-time. Got 40 seconds to go. Kepa rolls it out the back to Zuma. Now Azpilicueta. Aston Villa, they're going to be confident going into the second half. Rudiger is supposedly going to be back for the game against Lille next week, which would be brilliant. Kante. And now Mason Mount in the middle. That's a good run from Mason. He's played it on the floor to Tammy. Now Willian gets a shot away. It's blocked. And the deflection could have gone anywhere, but Aston Villa get lucky with that. El Mohammadi, who crossed for the goal, gets the ball away. Wesley has given a foul away there against Zuma, but that literally, we've got 10 seconds to go till half-time. Kimpembe, says Jason Gamez. It's half-time. Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 1. That's not ideal. To concede a goal in the last 5 minutes of the half is not good enough. Not happy with that defensively. Guys, I'm going to be right back in a second. I just need a wee, not going to lie. I'll be right back.
Life were like instant ink. You'd never run out of that thing you need.
All right, I'm back. That really was a good 30 seconds, wasn't it? All right, here we go. Super Frankie Lampard. Let's talk about that half then, shall we? Frustrating. It was good at times, but again, nothing special. It's not lighting up the pitch. It is very much an average performance so far. Defensively, they've got to do better than that. I'm sorry, Reece James has got to be doing better. I thought Christensen's had a good half, actually, if I'm being honest. Zuma as well has been good. I've been quite impressed with Azpilicueta going forward. I think Pulisic has got into good spaces. I don't think Mount has had too many good touches on the ball. Yeah, I think this needs to improve drastically in the second half. Because Aston Villa are looking good. As the game went on, for the last 10 minutes of the half, they were pressing with 3 players going forward. There was Jack Grealish, Trezeguet and Wesley always going in to the Chelsea goal kicks. And I think, I said it at Man City, and I said it in my analysis of that game as well. We pass the ball out from the back, and as soon as teams get used to it, they start pressing. So, considering we've got 6'4", 6'5" Tammy Abraham up front, Kepa needs to start trying every 1 in 4 goal kicks potentially to try and get the ball up long. I really think it will change the dynamic of the way that our opposition presses us. It's too predictable right now. It's always the same pass. And again, Aston Villa have come back into the game the same way Man City came into the game. All right, I'm going to tweet out the stream. Join me at halftime for some analysis. All right then, got nearly 800 people in the stream right now. Welcome to the George Benson Football Channel. Yes, guys. Yeah. Joshua Kimmich, good player. Very good player. Harry Mackenzie, I've already said your name once during this stream. I remember that. Lapses in concentration, says Jack Kohav. That's exactly what it is. We need to attack the ball defensively the same way that we would attack the ball going forwards. It's always the same way. If you're crossing the ball, the striker isn't going to make it if he stands still and doesn't move towards it. It's exactly the same for the defenders. When the ball comes into the box, Reece James needs to be thinking not about trying to kick the ball away. He needs to be meeting it in the air. What needs to change? I'll be honest, I think Jorginho needs to be introduced to this game. At the moment, it's very pedestrian. The only time we're creating anything is out wide with Willian. I think Pulisic has been actually quite central despite playing on the left. So we've had Azpilicueta putting the balls in. We've had Reece James putting the balls in and Willian on the right-hand side. That's been a good outlet for Chelsea. But I think that we need to have a different dynamic. At the moment, Mason Mount is kind of chasing the game. He's been pressing the Aston Villa players well when he's not in possession. But in possession, I don't think he's being as clinical as he needs to be. So I think Jorginho might need to come on to move Kovacic slightly further up the pitch so that when we're playing out from the back, Jorginho could try one of those Route 1 football passes. What have I just said? Route 1 football passes. Flipping out. The analysis has just gone sour. But yeah, I think this game needs Jorginho. I think at the moment, Chelsea aren't creating the space between the lines, and we need someone who we know is going to play that pass so that Tammy, Pulisic, they know to make those runs into the central positions. Bring on Callum Hudson-Odoi for Mount. Maybe, and then put Pulisic in the middle, potentially. Thing is, what we've got to remember with Mason Mount is the majority of his best work comes out of possession. But at the moment, John McGinn is controlling the game for Aston Villa in the middle of the pitch. So he's honestly, John McGinn is a player and a half. Seriously, I mentioned him in my preview, but if you just watch him play, like, he's so smart with his passes. He got the assist for El Mohammedi's cross into the box. Big John McGinn. No, seriously, I rate him very highly. He's a very good player. Right, there's 800 of you in the stream right now. Big shout out to everyone who's come out tonight to join me on my sofa. Okay, Radin Roshan says it's embarrassing. I wouldn't go that far. I think we're being a bit too critical there. There's definitely been some positives in that first half. I think the positives were definitely obviously Tammy's goal. Again, Reece James getting into good central positions to have the supplementary cross for when Willian can't put it in. It's a beautiful ball in. It's a great header from Tammy. Pulisic's been good. I think Kovacic has had a good game. I think Christensen has looked confident on the ball. He's trying to play those long passes that we know he's got in his locker. Other than that, at the moment, yeah, defensively, it just needs work. We need to get the ball back quickly in the middle, and we need to be a little bit more. We need a bit more variation when we're playing out from the back. Van Ginkel, where does he get in? Hard, man. Like he's playing. He's coming in after long-term injuries, long-term loans away, and I don't know when he's going to get into this Chelsea team. I'll be honest. Marco Van Ginkel's got a lot of ability. He does, but does he have more ability than Jorginho, Kante, or Kovacic? No, probably not. To be fair. So I don't really know how he gets into that team, but, you know, he could. Tilda's back. What's going to happen when Drinkwater comes back? Nothing. It's not going to have any effect whatsoever. He's going to be the same as... Hello. He's going to be the same as Alonso or Barkley. He's going to be frozen out of this team. Can you throw me one, actually?
No, we're going to have dinner.
What do you mean we're going to have dinner? I can't cook.
I can.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm a woman. Okay.
Swap Mason for Jorginho and play Cover more advanced, give him shooting chances like against Valencia. Yeah, I think even though he's only scored one goal, I think he's actually wasted playing in front of the defence. This game is crying out for Jorginho.
Sorry.
Up the Villa, says Hazard FC. Kovacic keeps losing possession. Get Tilda to say hi. Here she is. She's back.
Hello.
She's in. She can come and talk. What do you think of the game so far, even though you've been out?
It was
getting
great.
drunk?
It's a half time now.
It's half time. It's 1-1.
I think this game. My name's not spelled with an H, please.
Tilda.
Hilda.
Hey, Tilda, what's going on?
I thought the game was over.
I've just had a message from my friend Callum, who's at the game. He says, shit game and I'm cold. Should have swerved. Even people that went are saying that I made the right choice to be on the sofa.
She looks cold. I was just out. I'm really cold on my noogie.
Could you do me a favour?
What?
Could you pour me a glass of the wine we got left over from the other night, please? Actually, you can talk to them. I'll go and pour my own one. Do you want a glass?
No, I just had a drink. I had one drink. Please. Welcome back. Thank you. Tilda should replace William. I should replace William.
They've seen you kick a football.
I am so good at kicking footballs. My name is not Matilda. People are going to keep calling me Matilda now. Tilda, do you recognize my name? No, I don't. But hello. What's for dinner? I think I'm going to cook tofu. I think, because I bought tofu. Tilda, your boyfriend provides the best content. Thank you.
Alright, guys, how's it going? I'm joking.
I'm so drunk. What's your thoughts on the game? Where are you from, Tilda? I'm from Suecia. That is Sweden in Spanish.
Should Gaia be an option for Chelsea? No. Mate, there's a lag. I'm sorry. There's only one person saying there's a lag, so that might be your internet connection.
Tilda, no, I don't get it. I'm happy. How's your new job? It's great. I was just out having drinks with colleagues now. And I had one drink before anyone tells me I seem drunk. I'm just really tired.
Sander Berg, would he be a good...
What's your...
Go on.
Sorry.
No, don't worry. You talk.
What's my new job? I am a client success manager, which means that I help companies make their marketing better.
And she gets brand deals for YouTubers, so hopefully she can get me some brand deals.
I basically work at a YouTuber agency, which is really good because I'm starting my own YouTube channel very soon. And I learn a lot.
Alright, I just had a donation from Matty. Valencia vlog was epic. Do I back Kepa? I do back Kepa. And guys, honestly, once this stream is finished, if you didn't watch the Valencia vlog, it's the best video on the channel, hands down. And it's actually done worse than any match vlog so far this season. So you should definitely go and watch it, the Valencia one.
Well, it's very good.
It is a good vlog. I'm not just trying to plug it for no reason.
Come on, you Blues. Not Spurs.
Sanderberg. I was about to talk about him a minute ago. Yeah, he's a good player, but again, he reminds me of Nikola Zigic, but a midfielder. Like, I think he's good, but I don't think he'd do much more than any of the current players we've got.
I am Swedish. People ask me that.
Do I like Villa? Yeah, I do.
Do you like Tilda?
Yeah. Did I use drone footage in the Valencia video? Yeah, we did. We went all out for this video.
Oh, what are you giving me for Christmas?
You?
It said, what are you giving Tilda for Christmas?
Nothing. My presence is enough. My presence is the only present you need. Sandro Tonali, good player.
Zlatan is huge in Sweden, but he just bought a third of a Swedish football team, but it's not one of the teams he's actually been a part of, which is weird.
Hammarby, he bought half of Hammarby, or a third of Hammarby,
Yeah.
and then Malmo, who had put a statue up of him outside their stadium, the fans burned the statue.
But it's actually a bit weird. It's kind of like you got really famous, not because you played for... Okay, it's like Ruben. No, Ruben, he's not the best in Chelsea. I mean, well. It's like he would buy a part of Spurs.
I guess,
Which is
yeah.
really weird. Like, you should not do that.
Yeah. But you know what they say, it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, football is a game of two halves, really. So is life.
I'm glad that Kieran got my presence banter.
Well,
At least someone did.
Tilda kan vara snäll och svara på detta. The camera we take photos with on your Instagram. I take my photos with George's cameras or with my iPhone. I don't really have I have a camera, but I don't really know how to get the pictures from the camera because I've lost the cord.
Someone just said,
And I don't have
George
an SD
dabbed,
card
let's
either.
get out of here.
Jag är från Stockholm. You know what that means?
Yeah, you're from Stockholm. Leon Bailey to Chelsea. Yeah, he's actually quite good, to be fair. But again, like, we're looking at stupid amounts of money. Liverpool are leading against... It's just boring now. Liverpool are just boring. Like, why can't we just give them a trophy and then call the Premier League 19 other teams?
Varsågod.
Kieron. Sorry.
Who is Kieran? Kieran.
I spelled his. I said his name wrong. Kieron.
Kieran.
Chelsea are just out behind us, Gary.
Sweden is knock-off Norway.
That's quite funny.
It's really not.
Norway's unreal.
I
But
love-
it's just so expensive.
I love Stockholm and London, but I feel like since I've lived in Stockholm my whole life, London is more fun. But it's way more expensive to live there, rent-wise. The food is more expensive in Sweden, which is weird.
Right, guys. Players are coming out. Chelsea already out. Villa are coming out now. The second half is about to get underway. It's 1-1. Chelsea, we need to win this game. A draw isn't good enough.
Have you had food?
Nope. I had a massive lunch.
What do
I
you
had
have for lunch?
14 grilled peri-peri chicken strips, grilled vegetables, and sweet potato fries.
And you
then I
tell me
went to the gym.
you getting a bit vegetarian.
Yeah.
Not vegetarian to eat 14 chicken strips.
Well, it doesn't matter about the quantity. It's about how often I do have meat as a meal,
But
which is very rare.
Can someone tell me, is it different to have 14 chicken strips on one day and then be vegetarian for the whole week, or to not be vegetarian and eat normal amounts?
Well, okay, my argument for that is if you buy meat on different occasions multiple times, then you're sourcing the meat industry more by doing that than buying a lot of it once. Good header, Reese. Anyway, no one cares about vegetarians right now. We only care about the blue team in London.
You don't care about me.
Oh, come on!
You don't get my banter when he's watching football.
No, because banter doesn't exist when I'm watching football. It all goes down the pan. For the next 45 minutes,
Wait, is there-
football is the only thing I care about in the
So
whole world.
Chelsea, Aston Villa. And it's 1-1.
Half time, it's not over yet. We're going to win 3-1 though.
I don't... My predictions are 2-1 to Aston Villa.
Aston Villa with a free kick. This is honestly bread and butter for Aston Villa right now. They must be absolutely frothing at the prospect of this. Jack Grealish over the free kick. John McGinn is in the box. Horahan is over it as well. Tyrone Mings has gone forward. Wesley's obviously the man they're looking for. It's going to be Grealish who takes it. He's looped it in. Kepa collects it. And again, this is where I want to see him throw it fast. Throw it fast. Nope, he's still got it. He's still flipping got it. He's had it now for 6 seconds. He's giving it to Reece James. Chelsea coming forward. James gives it to Willian, who's hugging the touchline. He's got Tammy in the middle, but he's giving it back to Reece. Chelsea being forced back again here by Aston Villa, who are pressing high. Now Christensen. Back to Kepa. In the middle to Kovacic. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I'm not laughing. I have got good jokes to that. Thank you. I don't know why I'm so funny all the time.
Come on, someone move for him!
Do you guys think I should cook food for George or not? Should I just cook food for myself?
Better than Martin Tyler. No, I wouldn't say that, but we'll call it.
What's that?
Look at John Terry. Look at John Terry in an Aston Villa kit.
Where's John Terry?
That looks so
Which
wrong.
one of them is him?
In the middle. You know this.
I don't know this.
Actually, no, to be fair, you didn't even know I existed when John Terry had quit from Chelsea.
I just know you have a shirt called Terry.
I
No,
do.
this shirt is not called.
I was actually wearing my John Terry shirt to the gym today, which is actually dodgy because I'm in like an Arsenal area.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I said you have a shirt named Terry. I thought that was funny.
Go on, Willie. Go on. Skin him!
Get my back.
Take him on! Yes. Tammy. Oh, yeah! What a goal! Mason Mount, that is a beautiful finish. Get in. That is the dream start to the second half for Chelsea.
Fuck.
Mason Mount has volleyed it into the roof of the net. We were saying that we might have bought him off at half-time.
My predictions are already wrong.
That is what Mason Mount brings to this team. Clinical. His finishing this season has been brilliant. Put him in front of goal, and he bangs it in the back of the net. Good play from Willian. Taking his man on. What you like to see. Good. Decent ball into the box. Tammy with the assist. What a volley. What a goal, Mason Mount. I'm tweeting that.
Mason Mount, Mount, Mount. Mason Mount, Mount, Mount. I was trying to rhyme something on Mount.
Mason Mount, Mount, Mount.
Ole, 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 ole.
Mason Mount,
Mason Mount, Mount, Mount. Mason Mount, Mount, Mount. Yeah, so something. Start a
Get
cooking
in.
show that will be sick. I will start a cooking show, and it will be sick, and it will be amazing, and you are gonna turn vegans.
Get in. Guys,
Thank
if
you.
you wanna match your stream up to where we're at, it's 48 minutes 55 seconds now.
It was kind of funny when George is just focusing on the match. I know. It's because I'm kind of lightening up the whole football tension.
Tilda, someone wants to know if you're fully vegan.
I am not fully vegan, nor will I ever become. I don't like labels when it comes to diet.
labels.
Because I want to be able to eat like George's nan's roast if she cooks for us. And I don't want to limit myself, but I eat like 80% vegan.
Big goal from Mason Mount. He needed that as well. He's been getting criticism recently, even from me. And I love Mason Mount.
Me too.
But that's a big goal for him. It's a beautiful finish. Oh, Tyrone Mings. I mean, can someone please just remember that Tomori didn't play for England and Tyrone Mings did, and yeah, that's why he shouldn't have done. Anyway, I actually do rate Tyrone Mings before someone clips that up. Anyway, Chelsea.
Tyrone Mings.
He's the guy there with the
There.
dreadlocks. Yeah, that's Tyrone
He looks
Mings.
cool.
So, 50 minutes in, Chelsea with a corner. Another goal now, and we could see a rampant second half from the Blues. Mason Mount to put it in. It's a better corner this time than before. Towards Tammy, and it's cleared away in the end. Aston Villa get it away. Azpilicueta is the last man back for Chelsea, but he spreads it out wide quickly to Kovacic, who takes on his man, keeps hold of possession really well, as he always does, drifting into the middle of the pitch. Kovacic, it's a good idea. Mason Mount stunted his run.
Can I
2-1 Man United, apparently. Rashford again.
just do a big shout out to everyone writing in your comments that they're vegan and vegetarian? I like you guys.
Shout out to all
I like
the vegans.
everyone, but thank you for.
Shout out to the vegans, but it doesn't mean you're better than the non-vegans.
Of course not. But it means that you probably will enjoy my vegan recipes.
Hashtag vegans for England.
Someone asked if I prefer Mason Mount or you. What would you pick? That I cease to exist or Chelsea cease to exist?
That's a horrible question.
Okay, who would you pick? Okay, who do you love the most, me or Chelsea?
I love you both the same, but in different ways. Like you have a very, very big place in my heart, my emotional heart. Chelsea have my whole heart,
Piss
but
off.
it doesn't mean it's bigger than the bit
Piss
that you have.
off.
But in my brain, I know that I could only. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't. No, I no, forget it. I don't even know what I'm going.
You are ruining this.
No, I don't.
Did you want food?
No, I put myself down a rabbit hole. There, that's bad of me. I'm sorry.
What's your
I
favorite
am the type
food?
of guy to say I'm vegan, then go to Nando's. Yeah, but I'm not vegan. Go on, pull a 6 in. Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's how you lose your girlfriend. Breakup incoming. Now it's fine. I know I have a bigger place in his heart than Chelsea. He just don't want to tell you guys because you're following his Chelsea channel.
She's gonna leave me for Mason Mount now.
Yeah, you guys look
Please
very
don't.
similar.
No, we don't. Okay,
Yeah, you do.
There's
When
a couple of
when
pictures.
you had long hair.
But Mason Mount doesn't have long hair.
He has longer hair than you do.
Well, yeah, because
Ollie.
I hardly have any hair because I got rid of it all.
Yeah, so obviously he has longer hair than you.
Okay.
So he has long hair. My favourite food before being a veggie, probably fajitas.
George looks like Jorginho.
I'm not going to go
Don't.
cook for George. I'm going to cook for myself, and if I have leftovers, George can have them.
Oh, that's a genuine thing now. Okay.
No,
that's a bit
but-
unfair.
I don't want people
Go
to
on,
think...
go on, Reece, hit it! Drill it, son! I love how my commentary has changed dramatically now that I'm... How?
Oh,
That's got to
Abraham
be a
is on
goal.
the
Tammy's
floor.
got a gamble on that one. El Mohammadi at the back post. Tammy Abraham should have nodded that in. Chelsea should have had a third goal. He's got to gamble that. He's just got to try and stick his noggin on it.
Noogie.
George to replace Kepa in the January transfer window. No, we rate Kepa.
George for manager.
Why did I get rid of my hair? Okay, 2 reasons. First of all, I fancied a change. Second thing, I just didn't want to have to bother doing my hair anymore. And if you cut rid of it, you can't do anything with it. Go on, Mason Mount again, brilliant play. Here's Pulisic for Chelsea, keeping hold of the ball nicely, gives it to Willian. Go on, Willie. Go on, Willie. Go on. Good, Willian keeping the ball nicely. Don't do anything drastic. Good. Azpilicueta, back to Kovacic. Oh, lovely touch. Lovely. Chelsea corner. Yes, good play. We're looking good now, guys. We're coming out in the second half with a much better performance. Much better.
I am gonna cook tofu. I like how you're talking about football and I just come here and talk about food.
Talk
you
about
want me to
vegan
go?
food. No, you can do what you like. I don't mind.
Can I do what I like?
Well, don't end the stream by clicking the X. That'll be annoying. Do not change the channel. That won't even be remotely funny. See what I did there? Remotely funny.
Oh, plastic fan.
Go on.
Tilda, why are you bored? I'm not bored. I've just been at work since 9 in the morning and I just got home and I'm really tired and I can't be bothered to cook food, but my belly hurts because I'm so hungry.
Why don't you order then? I paid for free delivery on Deliveroo today.
What?
Well,
You paid for free delivery.
How many times do we order on Deliveroo? It's £11 a month to get rid of delivery charges, right? And some of the restaurants
So
we order...
you don't have delivery fee?
Oh, would you like to use my account, would you?
Yeah, can I use your,
Tough.
can I use your bank card? Oh, I'm kidding.
You shouldn't say that because people are going to think now that you want to use my bank card. 2-1. Michael
Well-
Keane has scored for Everton.
They also know that I
Maybe
just got
there is
a new
a game
job,
on at
so
Anfield.
I don't need your money.
Go on, Mason Mount. Yes, go on. He's got the confidence now. He's taking players on. Itchy nose, guys. Willian. Go on, Kante, Chelsea. Third goal, please. Kovacic, this is good. Much better. Reece James in more central position. Gives it to Pulisic. Go on. Go on, Christian. On his left foot. Chelsea looking for a shooting opportunity. They've got 2 banks of 5, Aston Villa right now, which is ridiculous. Azpilicueta. Go on. Lovely, Dave. Love that. Willian. Oh. Good defending from Aston Villa, but Chelsea are being persistent right now. Mason Mount. Pass. Lovely. Tammy. Oh, he ends up pushing Pulisic out the way. And Aston Villa get it cleared towards Zuma. Chelsea. This is so much better from Chelsea. The shape is perfect right now. Aston Villa cannot get out of their own half. Chelsea need to make the most of this possession and find a way through to get that third goal, which should hopefully see us win this game.
I see a lot of people asking what my new job is. I work at a YouTuber agency. So basically, I work in an agency that gets partner and brand deals for YouTubers.
What is the atmosphere like? I can't tell, to be honest. The atmosphere in this apartment is all right tonight.
The atmosphere here is great.
Today. Jack Grealish. Mason Mount, brilliant. Yes, Mason, get in. Love that. Mason Mount's got the bit between his teeth right now. I feel like so many of these players are such confidence players. Like, it takes one moment and then they're back in the zone. Pulisic trying to take his man on, dribbles into trouble, and Tom Heaton gets it away. What should we sign a defender? I think we need a winger, we need a left back, and probably a world-class centre-back. Hello from Seattle, one of my favourite places in America. Nice to have you, Steve.
Is our stream after? Like, is that football?
Well, the game is probably about 30 seconds after everyone else. The Man United Rashford penalty's just come through. Mourinho's return to Old Trafford is currently a sour one. Koulibaly. I'd love to have Koulibaly at Chelsea, but I also, for his age, I wouldn't want to pay the price that Napoli would want us to spend on him. Seattle is Canada. It definitely isn't. It's close, but it's just not. Hello from Amsterdam. Shout out to you, Sufyan.
Oh, Lithuania. Is this a home game?
This is a home game. So Douglas Luiz is coming on. He's a dangerous player. Hurahan is coming off. Connor Hurahan. Connor. Hello from Greece. Let us know where you guys are all from in the chat. Just honestly, for the next like 20 seconds, spam your location.
Oh, Canada.
Mold, Norway. Cyprus. Adelaide, Australia. That is probably as far away as you could possibly be.
Bangladesh.
Denmark,
Cool.
Cyprus, Atalanta,
Sydney.
Wolverhampton, Salisbury. That's close to where I
Malaysia.
come
I
from.
love
Sweden,
Malaysia.
Switzerland,
Zimbabwe.
Kansas City. We are a
Really
global bunch of people here on GBFC.
New York. It's really hard to read all this.
There is a
You can probably
lot.
read
Canada, India, Sweden, Derby, Hungary,
Jamaica.
Norway, Tiverton, Jamaica, Israel,
I want to go to so many of these places.
New Jersey, Woking, Sweden, Antarctica. Well, I doubt that, mate. But all right, Singapore. Reece James.
Someone could be in Antarctica.
Trezeguet thought that was a foul, but it isn't. Reece James
Fiji.
won the header. Fiji, that's a cool place. Never been, but I will go. Belgium, New York, Pakistan, Crawley, Slovakia. All right, guys, that's a very good amount of places, but appreciate you all getting involved with the old location chat spam. It's nice to see you all engaging with the conversations. Nice to see you all listening. I do rate that. We're a global bunch.
My
One
house.
step at a time. A bit of Nottingham in there, a bit of Costa Rica. What a place.
Colombia.
Costa Rica, isn't that the most biodiverse or the most diverse place in the world for wildlife?
It is. I read that.
I really want to go there so badly. And I want to become a photographer again.
So
Go
did
on.
I say Zimbabwe as well?
Yes, go on. Shoot. I'm getting nervous, guys. We need another goal. We desperately need another goal. I'm seeing 3-1 Liverpool in the chat. My friend Reese, he's just taken his girlfriend on a surprise trip to Lisbon that no one knew about apart from me. They've gone there now for...
You didn't tell me.
Well, no, because I didn't want you to tell Anita. Go on, Willie. Go on, Willie. Go on. Shoot, Willie. Yeah! Oh, so close. Kovacic intercepts it in the middle. Chelsea looking good. Coming forward again. Pulisic slips. Come on, Willian, please. Go on, Reece James. Oh my god. We're trying to walk it in the back of the net again. It's going to be a Chelsea corner. We are looking good now. We're playing some nice football. We're attacking well. Oh, Willie. For goodness sake, man. It was close. Tilda's had enough.
People told me I was distracting. I don't want to distract you.
Apparently, we're interested in Isco. I love Isco. I've actually got a Real Madrid shirt with Isco on the back. That's how much I love Isco. Like, I like Real Madrid and I liked Ronaldo, but I love Isco as a footballer. I think he is so good.
How hungry are you?
I'm starving. I've only eaten one meal today. And Bear Bells.
You want to...
Yeah, can you throw one? Vegan sausages for the win.
They're not vegan. I'm vegetarian.
Thing is, Isco is not just like a really good player. He's a big name as well. He brings like an aura, and he brings a star quality that global fans will really buy into. Come on. Matt Targett wins the header. Chelsea with 29 minutes to hold on, but I don't think holding on is what we should be trying to do here. I feel like that's what we did in the first half and we ended up losing it. Here's El Mohammadi. It's Douglas Luiz, sorry. Here's John McGinn. Still trying to pull those strings for Aston Villa. Douglas Luiz again, good, skillful player, but also a smart, intelligent player as well. Jack Grealish on the wing, looking to play it in. It's a lovely cross. Zuma's done very well to watch that, and Christensen in the end does enough to get it away, but he's not really got it away. Chelsea trying to play out from the back again. Azpilicueta's clearance. Pulisic has managed to get on the end of it. Smart from Pulisic, just holding on to it. Mount gives it to Tammy. Nice interchange between those two. Mount with a nice pass to Kante, even though he probably didn't mean that. Kante gives it away. And Douglas Luiz manages to skin him. This game again, I can feel the shift right now. I feel like there's definitely a shift in the play coming again. And Aston Villa are coming forward again with El Mohammadi. He's looked to put another good ball into the boxes towards Grealish. And he goes for like a bicycle kick type thing and totally screws it up there, Grealish. Go on, Willian. Yes, Willian. Love that from Willian. Matt Targett, that's a yellow, ref. Come on, book him. Book him. Book him. He's booked him. Well done. Good. Thank you. It's the right decision. All right. Oh, did somebody say just eat? No, I was saying Deliveroo, but I'm not sponsored by either of them, but I'd love to be fair. Show the game. I can't show the game. I'm not going to show the game because I'll get a strike on my channel, which means I won't be able to upload or monetize my videos. So Nathan Ake back. That'd be good. Still, I don't think Chelsea have the buyback clause now that we did before. Wow, Leicester have just taken the lead against Watford. A penalty from Jamie Vardy has given Leicester the lead there against the Premier League's bottom side. Have we got Uber Eats in the UK? Yes, we do. Do I know where Tiverton is? I actually don't. Divock Origi, flipping heck. Liverpool 3-1. Memphis Depay to Chelsea. Good player, but again, he's had a chance in the Premier League and he didn't take it. Oscar. I like Oscar. I've always liked Oscar. Do I support myself from YouTube? Yes, I do. The ad revenue from these videos pays my wage, and I sometimes work with companies and brands. I've actually spoken about it in a couple of videos online, quite openly, much more openly than most YouTubers would, but yeah. Come on, Mason Mount, who's really come into this game in the second half. Kante to Azpilicueta. Now Pulisic. Pulisic holds the ball so well. Kovacic again. Giving it to Christensen at the back. Bring back Ampadu. I'd like to see Ampadu back at Chelsea. I definitely think he could have a role in this team. Sadly, though, I don't think he's going to come back from Leipzig, even though he's not really getting that many minutes. Kante does well there. And John McGinn now looking to get forward for Aston Villa. But Kurt Zouma, the man mountain that is Kurt Zouma. All right, Adam Girani has just put in another donation. Hopefully this helps a bit too. Thank you, mate. Yes, the super chats, they do help very much. I'm very grateful for you guys donating on the old super chat. It means a lot. Do I like Jeremy Boga? Yeah, I've been watching a load of his highlights, and I actually watched the game between Sassuolo the other day and Juventus, and he looked really, really good. Reece James does very well. Willian, Chelsea, I feel as though a third goal is necessary here. because Aston Villa do look dangerous when they go forward. Here's Reece again, giving it to Kovacic in the centre of the park, playing in a slightly more advanced position here for the majority of the second half. Kovacic looking for a shot. Good touch from Pulisic. He's got Azpilicueta making the run. Oh, it's played towards Tammy. Azpilicueta goes across the face of the goal, and it is still 2-1 to Chelsea. I thought Mr. El Capitano had managed to get himself a goal there. Tammy is looking frustrated. Did lay it off to Azpilicueta. The finish wasn't good enough. Lovely turn from Pulisic again. I feel like he's getting better and better and better in this Chelsea team, Pulisic. And it doesn't always have to be with scoring goals and getting assists. I just feel like his influence in possession is very useful for Chelsea. He's very rarely giving the ball away now. I don't know if it's he's bulked up a bit. I just think he's using his actual body weight that he has to much greater effect. Sucker punch, 2-2 written all over this. To be honest, Villa were better in the first half than they have been in the second, but the game is there for the taking for Chelsea. It really is. Have I been to university? Yeah, I've been to 2 universities, but you don't need to spam it, bro. All right, relax. Conor Gallagher, thoughts, great player. I think he's a baller. I think he's got all the confidence of a player who could make it at Chelsea. I really do. Like, on the pitch, swagger. Off the pitch, confident young man. I rate him highly. I think he'll do well. I've seen this a few times in the chat. Osimhen as a second striker. It's a good ball in. And Mason Mount getting back and defending well there and clearing it. Very well played from him. Dangerous from Aston Villa once more. Tammy Abraham chasing down the Aston Villa defenders. Putting the pressure on. But now Aston Villa have got more men in the Chelsea half, which is when they look dangerous. Here's John McGinn. It's a lovely cutback again to El Mohammadi. He's turned inside of Kovacic here. He's looking to give it to John McGinn. It's another off. Very dangerous. We've got to stop giving John McGinn all the space in the world. He's curled that one. It's gone towards the far post. See, John Terry on the sidelines. Mate, if I was him, I'd claim I've got a sore throat and I wouldn't say a word. I'd be like, I can't talk. I got a sore throat. Don't like seeing that. John Terry on the sidelines trying to urge his team on. I just can't buy into it. I'm sorry. Oh. 20 minutes to go. This is going to be a nervy ending to this game. This is so essential that Chelsea win this. In the context of the rest of the season, this is a must-win game. Seriously. Fail to win this and there's a problem at Chelsea. Go on, Mason. Please, please, please. You're in. You're in. You're in. Go. Oh, Tyrone Mings is too strong. He's too strong. I did think that was a foul, though. He's kind of shoved him in the back. But again, John McGinn plays the ball to Douglas Luiz. Now Wesley for Aston Villa, who's not really looked like he's done anything in this game, but I shouldn't say things like that. Douglas Luiz plays it over into the hands of Kepa. Oh, guys, what do we do? What do we think is going to happen here? Let me know in the chat right now. Do you think Chelsea have got enough to see this game out? Do you think we'll score again? I think that's a foul. He's gone in with, like, his forearm. For me, that's a foul. Donny van der Beek to Chelsea. Love that. I think he's a baller. I think he's a brilliant player. Yes, Cover. Reece James. This is where we look dangerous. Cuts it back. Not the best ball there from Reece. He decides to keep it in instead of going out for a throw-in. Williams on the outside. He's onside. Reece James again looking to lift it in. Tyrone Mings heads it away. It'll be a Chelsea throw-in. Good position this for Chelsea, though. Oh, Brad Gamer YT is saying 3-1. Lewandowski to Chelsea. Right now, I think he's the second best player in the world. That would be an unbelievable signing. We could have had him a couple of times, but we haven't got him. The only thing is, if Lewandowski comes, then Tammy loses his place regardless of his form, really. Because Lewandowski's just too good. Which is a weird thing to think about, because if you're looking for the future, Tammy Abraham is clearly showing that he could be Chelsea's striker. But if Chelsea have got budget, then why would we turn our nose up at a world-class striker? It's hard. It's an interesting debate for sure. It's definitely something I'd want to go into with some other Chelsea fans on a video for sure. Neres over Willian. No comment on that, to be fair. Here's N'Golo Kante for Chelsea. Right now, we're getting the job done, which is what this game was all about. Who am I supporting in the elections? I'm not talking about politics here on my YouTube channel. I refuse, because it doesn't matter what I'm voting for. everyone is going to have an opinion, and lots of people will be different. So there's no point me talking about it. It doesn't matter anyway. Here's Mason Mount. Whew, that was close. He's got his confidence today. That is a good effort from Mason. That is a good effort. Love that as well. I want to see this more from Mason. He's one of those players who's got the ability to shoot from outside the box. And that's one thing I would criticise of Chelsea recently. Isn't it a corner? Yeah, it's a corner. It took a deflection. Could have been going in. Yeah, Mount in this second half has been brilliant. He's been absolutely brilliant. Great finish for the goal as well. Come on, Willian. Less than 20 minutes of normal time still to go. You've got Mason Mount towards the back post. Christensen is being kept an eye on by John McGinn, but he's lost his man, but he stops running. Why has he stopped running? Go on, Kante. He's volleyed it. Oh, Tammy just needed to flick that. He tried to. It's a good idea. What channel is the match on? It's, again, I've been plugging this all flipping day. It's on Amazon Prime Video. Why do I think Chilwell is a must-buy? I think he's a very good player. And you've also got to remember that if Chelsea can buy one of a rival's top players, it's a big statement of intent from Chelsea to staple themselves as a top four club. People look at the argument of, oh, Chelsea will have to pay above and beyond to get him from Leicester because Leicester will charge Chelsea more money, right? But it's more so of a case of, we're taking one of the best players from a top club. Tammy! Oh my... How's he missed? How has he missed that? He's got to do better than that. He's missed. It's a brilliant ball from Willian. It should be 3-1 to Chelsea now. How long have I supported Chelsea? Well, I went to my first game when I was like 4 or 5. And I'm 25 now, so... I went to my first game before the turn of the decade, so opposition fans would love to think that I've only been a fan since Abramovich, but sadly, painfully for them, I'm not. I should just stop replying to repetitive questions. Yeah, you're right, actually, I should. I've answered these questions so many times. Oh no, wait, sorry, Adam, I just removed you as moderator. I've just put you back as moderator now, sorry. I didn't think I had already done that. Would I bring Duvan Zapata to Chelsea? I don't know enough about him, to be honest. All right. Matthew Targett, good touch. Looking to get Aston Villa forward again. Here's Jack Grealish, who's had a difficult evening, I think, for Aston Villa, you could say, but he does very well there. Here's McGinn. This is where they look dangerous. Aston Villa again looking to get forwards. Azpilicueta got to stand his ground. Goes with the outside of the boot. And it's an Aston Villa corner. Trezeguet is unhappy there with his teammates. It's El Mohammadi who's shouting. John Terry, can you stop? Stop! Stop, John! I don't like it. It makes me upset a little bit. Who's this then? John McGinn is going to take this corner for Aston Villa. It's a very good ball. Tammy Abraham with his knees getting rid of it there. Willian being chased out by Tyrone Mings. Willian today has been absolutely brilliant. So good in defensive situations. Go on, Kante, go on. Go on, Kante, go on. Gives it to Pulisic. That's brilliant from N'Golo Kante. Game-changing kind of movement from him. Pulisic wins the foul. That's brilliant from Chelsea. 15 minutes still to go. I'm getting nervous, guys, now. I'm not going to lie. Very, very nervous indeed. 4-2 in the Liverpool-Everton game, apparently. That is going to be a classic. I'm going to watch the highlights tonight for sure. Atal will be hard to buy. I don't know. Hotter's coming on for Aston Villa. Someone saying Max Aarons. I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he'd make that much more of a dent to this Chelsea team than Emerson does. Love the channel. I'm from Canada and hoping to see you at Southampton or Arsenal. I will be at both of those games. Someone said 5-1 Liverpool. I definitely think someone's trolling. We have had 14 shots. Yeah, we need to get more clinical. Am I at Lille on Tuesday? Yes, I am. That's a nervy game, that. But I think Chelsea should be fine. If we beat Everton away, the confidence will be well and truly back. Go on, Mason. Oh, he's got the confidence, but don't shoot from there, Mason. Make a video with Smith. I've never spoke to him in my life, to be honest. So I doubt that's going to happen. Go on, Cover wins it again. Here's Azpilicueta. Pulisic. Now N'Golo Kante to Willian, who's been absolutely everywhere today for Chelsea. Kovacic, lovely pass to Christian Pulisic again. Pulisic getting it on his right. It's blocked. It's going to come to Reece James. He's got Willian making an overlapping run. Reece puts it in. It's a lovely ball in again. It's not going to go all the way out though. Azpilicueta retains a possession for Chelsea. Gives it to Pulisic. Pulisic looking to take his man on. That low centre of gravity. He's done very well there. Pulisic, great save! Oh, it's a corner. It should have been... Oh my God, this guy, stop flipping going on about... Can you stop spamming about Liverpool? Like, mate, I'm sorry. If you're just going to keep spamming, like, it's not even funny. No one's laughing at you, pal. 5-1 Liverpool. It's just not. Good save from Tom Heaton. Tammy Abraham denied a second goal against the club that has put him in this position. If he didn't have such a good season last season for Villa, he would not have been playing as Chelsea's #1 striker. Willian to put in the corner. Headed away from Wesley. He's done very well in the defensive zone today, Wesley, but going forward, he's not offered anything for Aston Villa yet. Kante does well. It's a big tackle there from him. Tammy Abraham's got to win this ball back. He does. And he's pushed over by Target. It's a free kick in a very dangerous position. This is a chance for Chelsea. Am I going to the Lille match? Yes. What's going on with my other channel? I'm not really posting on it anymore, to be honest. I don't have a need to do so right now from like a business standpoint. But yeah. Chelsea dominating possession again. You got this is where I want to see Reece James take the free kick and just put it in the top corner. There's also Mason Mount over it. Willian, who's had a very good game. We could see some retro Willian action with this one. Azpilicueta is in the wall. Come on, Willie. Mason Mount. It looks like Willian wants it. He's had a good game today. He's been in top form. Go on, Willie. Go on. Oh! Oh! How has he saved that? What a save. What a save. What a save, Tom Heaton. That is an unbelievable free kick. That is an astonishing save. Do you remember David De Gea at Stamford Bridge for Man United? That is just unbelievable. What a save from Tom Heaton. Sensational. What a free kick from Willian. That is a perfect free kick. Perfect free kick. 99 times out of 100, that is in. World class save. World class. Chelsea denied a third. That would have sealed the game. But still, the nerves are here. Villa just need one moment. And Chelsea are so susceptible to giving those moments away. Reece James, brilliant ball to Willian. Willian takes on his man again. Come on, Willie. He's in such good form tonight. Tammy Abraham, looks to play it through. Tyrone Mings. Yes, Tammy, go on. Go on. Oh, Tom Heaton again. Guys. I'm too nervous. I hate this. Kovacic is going to get booked for that. That's stupid. He's literally playing tug of war with John McGinn's arm. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. What a save from Tom Heaton. That's so funny. He's just like, hey. Oh, time for the batsman. Tom Heaton to Chelsea. He's putting in a Ben Foster-esque performance here, I'm not going to lie. Tammy is down. He's in pain. Oh, No. No. Batshuayi's coming on. That's fine. I'm not annoyed about that. It's just the fact that Tammy's down. No. No. Oh, no. Please don't be injured, Tammy. Oh, guys. Tammy's going off. We've got 9 minutes to go. Oh, no. It's not his hip either. It's his knee. No. No. This is an injury. This is a proper injury. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well done, Tammy. Brilliant from him tonight. He's been good. Bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. All right, so Michy Batshuayi is coming on for Chelsea for the last 8 minutes. Gets a round of applause from the whole stadium. Oh, no. Batshuayi's coming on. Come on, Michy, show us what you've got, mate, please. I just see 2-2 written all over this game. Chelsea been good. Like, we've not been bad tonight. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet. This is why I could never be a commentator, because I'm too invested in my team. Here's John McGinn. Oh, it's another dangerous pass. Here's Hotter for Aston Villa. He gets it on his left foot. Azpilicueta. Brilliant block from Dave. El Mohammadi gives it back to Hotter. He's got Kovacic chasing him down. Kova's got to be careful. He's now on a yellow card. Here's John McGinn again. Plays another very perfect pass to Hotter. Aston Villa getting forward again. Now Tyrone Mings sprays the ball out with his left foot. Matt Target. He's got brilliant delivery. It's a decent ball into the box. Chased. Come on, someone. Wesley's under it. Reece James heads it away. It's going to come to Target, who dive and headers it to keep Aston Villa in possession. This is looking a bit desperate now from Chelsea. Here's El Mohammadi. Hotter to El Mohammadi. Aston Villa maintaining possession. Come on, Chelsea is ringing around Stamford Bridge. You bet if I was there, I'd be flipping, shouting my head off right now. Azpilicueta wins the header. El Mohammadi keeps it on. Here's Hotter, and that's what we need. We just need bad touches from Aston Villa players. Tilda's on the phone to somebody. If someone wants £100, let me know. I could do with 100 quid. Who doesn't want £100 if someone's offering? What would be the most amount of cash you'd spend on Sancho? 110 million. We only care about Chelsea. Come on. Oh, no. No. Oh, Douglas Luiz. What a block from Kante. What a moment. I'm too nervous, guys. Honestly, this is horrible. I hate this. I hate this so much. But the problem is I'm not confident. I'm not confident, which is a shame, because this Chelsea team have got so much talent. But defensively, in these positions, I hate it. Jack Grealish puts it in. It's a very good corner. It's headed away from Batshuayi. He's done very well there. Oh my goodness me. Flipping El Mohammadi puts it over the bar. 5 minutes to go. Chelsea get away with that one again. Not good enough defending from the corner. It's a good header away from Michy. Reece James is too busy trying to flipping rugby tackle someone at the far post. What's he doing there, though? What is he doing there? Oh, I can't stand Terry pushing his team on either. They got to stop showing me this camera angle, because I'm gonna take my subscription away at this point. Christian Pulisic's coming off. He's been absolutely brilliant this evening, actually. He's worked very hard again. We're seeing a lot more from Pulisic's game now than just the goals and the assists. People weren't convinced, and then all of a sudden, all of the goals and assists started flooding in. But what we're seeing from Pulisic now is a much more rounded game. He's getting involved a lot more. 2-0 to Wolves is going around the chat as well, as Wolves put the pressure on the top four. Callum Hudson-Odoi, not a bad player to bring on for this kind of situation. He's got that little bit of quality to take a man on if Chelsea get the opportunity to get the third. Who's been man of the match? Do you know what? I'm going to say Willian. I think Willian's been brilliant tonight for Chelsea. I really do. Willian or Tammy, to be fair. Goal and an assist for Tammy. Very good from him. I don't think he looked fully fit, but your striker's got to win your games. So it's probably Tammy. I'll give it to Tammy, but I'd give Willian a very big shout in second. They're about to give the man of the match on the screen as well right now. Scrappy. Chelsea need to get hold of this ball. It's Konsa. Mason Mount with a foul. Is Jorginho injured? Alex Atwell, good luck with your coursework. Kepa, that's a good take. Come on, 3 minutes to go. This is grim. This is absolutely grim. Zach, mate, enjoy being blocked from the chat. Hide this user. What's the point, mate? Yeah, Adam Girani, if there's anyone being racist, get rid of them straight away. We've got no time for that. Mason Mount's been given the man of the match. I wouldn't agree with that. I think Mason's had a great game. I think I think Mason's had a very good game. I think he's had better games this season. But that finish is top quality. Top quality. Koulibaly to Chelsea. Yes, that would be ideal. Top 3 YouTubers on the planet. I'll take that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. 2.5 minutes to go. Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 1. He's going to go route 1. Thank you. Kepa goes route 1. It's the best thing I've ever seen. Towards Michy Batshuayi, Tyrone Mings heads it away. But that's fine, Kepa. Do that once in a while. It's okay. Jack Grealish. Between Kovacic and Reece James, they do win it back. Kante does well, but Matt Targett comes away with it. Grealish now in a little pocket of space for Aston Villa. Chelsea looking to get this away. Azpilicueta, great tackle, great strength from Azpi. And now Callum Hudson-Odoi can run with the ball for Chelsea. Go on, Callum. Go on, son. Go on. Sticks a player on the floor, and then Willian is flagging. Willian's down. Willian's had enough. This is the problem. Willian is getting older. This is what we've got to remember. 88 minutes and he can't do it. Flipping heck. Jack Grealish wins a free kick. Yes, thank you, referee. Thank you, referee. He's pulled it back for us. Aston Villa were looking to play it quickly. Willian is down with cramp. It's nothing more than cramp. But the referee has stopped the game for him, which we can take. We'll have that. I do think we've got one more substitution as well. So if we need it, we could bring someone on. I would probably bring on Jorginho in this point and just try and assure defensively. He's still walking around, William, but he's not going to be very useful, is he, Frank? What are you doing? John McGinn over the free kick. 1 minute to go. El Mohammadi puts it in. It's a good ball, Kepa. Oh, my flipping goodness. What a save from Kepa. Yet again, a huge moment. Kepa with a big save. That was right in the bottom corner. I think it was Douglas Luiz with the header. It was. It's the Brazilian with the header. And that is a brilliant save from Kepa. He's full stretch and he pushes it away from the opposing attackers, which is really good. And Kante wins the ball. Go on, Michy. Run. Come on, Kante's overlapping. Good. Michy, hold it. Fine. Good. Go. That's brilliant from Michy Batshuayi. Gives it to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Take him on. Skin him. Put it in, please. Blocked from Tyrone Mings, but it's not gone yet. Mason Mount puts it, clips it. Oh, away. And Hotter puts it in the air. That's fine. It can stay in the air as long as it wants. N'Golo Kante, give it to Willian. All right, Willian, take your time. You're injured. It's okay. Brilliant. Perfect. Willian's done very well there. Reece James gives it back to Christensen. It goes all the way back to Kepa. Wesley is running, but Kepa goes long. How many minutes? How many minutes? I didn't even hear it. 4 minutes. Where's he got 4 minutes from then? We had 4 minutes against Ajax and we deserved 10. But he's given 4 minutes today. That's a foul on Kovacic. Brilliant. Kova, that's it. Roll about. Honestly, I don't even care at this point. I do not even care. Oh, guys, if you're still here in the chat and you've not yet hit the like button on the screen, if you've not hit the like button on the stream yet, hit the like button. We are into injury time. Willian is coming off. Brilliant performance from him today. He's really turned up and showed up here today for Chelsea. Willian is coming off for Jorginho. Jorginho to assure things at the back for the final 3 minutes. Am I staying on for the Liverpool derby? No, I will be ending the stream just after the end of the game. I'll give like a little review. And then my 6 things we learnt video will be out tomorrow. And there'll probably be 2 videos tomorrow again. Because it's Christmas and I'm trying to give you guys the content. Player of the match for me, Tammy Abraham, Willian and Mason Mount. Those 3 have been the best. But again, big save from Kepa at the end. He's not been the best player, but he's done what he's needed to do. Come on, Chelsea. 2.5 minutes to hold on. Please. Pulisic was good. Pulisic was impressive. He wasn't one of the best, but I think he did a good job. Come on. Oh, Mason. It's a goal kick. It's not what we want. 2.5 minutes to go. Frank Lampard looks a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Jesus wept. Please. Reece James heads it away. Oh, that target wins it. Kante, brilliant. Go. Hudson-Odoi. Come on. Come on, Callum. Come on, Callum. Take it to the corner flag, Callum. Hold it. Brilliant. Good skills. Love that. Kante going forward with the ball. Matt Target wins the tackle, but Hudson-Odoi, those fresh legs, wins the free kick. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Come on. Nearly 1,000 people in the chat right now for the final 110 seconds of Chelsea's home game against Aston Villa. Your boy Benson called 2-1. I did say that in my predictions video. At the moment, I am correct, but I'd rather be wrong. I'd rather it was 3-1, just so that, I don't know, goal difference, everything. Just want to see another Chelsea goal. James. Matt Target heads it away. Now Kovacic gives it to Kante. Go on. Go on, N'Golo. Go on. Give it to Mishi. Give it to Mishi. Kante runs. Yes. Pulls it back. Batshuayi. Oh, it's a poor touch. And Aston Villa get it away. Mason Mount, though, big touch. Now Kovacic for his first goal at Stamford Bridge. Brilliant from Kovacic. Smart play. Hudson-Odoi. Go on. Go on, come. Skin him. Skin him. He's giving it away. And we've got 1 minute, 5 seconds to go. Here's John McGinn for Aston Villa, who's had a brilliant game. Gives it towards Wesley. That's a fabulous tackle from Christensen. Brilliant from him. He's been very good as well today. Andreas Christensen has been great. Guys, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I can't. I'm afraid. I have to watch this game. Douglas Luiz with a throw-in for Aston Villa. Towards Wesley. Jorginho does well. Come on, Jorginho. Literally do everything you can. Do not stop running. Jack Grealish. Now Douglas... I was calling Douglas Costa then. I can't even concentrate. Every single Chelsea fan is calling everything right now in the East Lower. Everyone's giving it everything inside that stadium. We know how important this win would be for us. Back to winning ways. Man City won yesterday. Jamie Vardy has given Leicester the lead in their game tonight against Watford. Spurs are not winning. This would be huge for Chelsea. Yes! No, it's a foul. Oh, Kovacic with a foul. Oh, no. Nakamba. Don't know much about him. There's 94 minutes gone. Michy Batshuayi's getting in a bit of a raucous battle. Hudson-Odoi. Batshuayi's going to get a yellow, but maybe it doesn't matter. Well done, Michy. Fine. Sometimes a bit of shithousery is all we need. Come on. The goalie's gone forward. The flipping goalie's gone forward. Ben Foster, we saw it. He nearly scored. Go on. Tom Heaton. Oh no, Mings, don't put it in, 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 don't... Yes! Come on! Yes, that's it! Yes! Yes! Come on! Get in! 3 points. Chelsea 2. Aston Villa 1. It is done. That was honestly... palpitations, guys. Palpitations were happening at the end of that game there. That's a big win for Chelsea. It wasn't the perfect performance, but it's okay. At this stage of the season, with all of the games coming in, Champions League football happening, injuries happening, a lack of depth in the squad, the result is the only thing that matters at this stage. I'd love to see just horrible 1-goal wins. Oh, that is hard. That is so hard. It could have been more. Yeah, there were some brilliant saves. Brilliant saves from Tom Heaton. He had a great game. John Terry, flipping legend. Love him. Love him. Although he did unfollow me on Instagram, which I'm a bit sad about. I'm not going to lie. But I love him. Tammy Abraham. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap this up now because I'm knackered. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. Particularly in that second half there. We had like 800 plus viewers for pretty much the entirety of the second half. Right now, this stream there's no production value in it whatsoever. It's just on my iPhone. I really want to get some kind of like streaming setup going, because I love doing this kind of thing. It's a lot more interactive. It gives me a chance to chat to you guys, to recognize some of your names in the comments down below. JT is on the pitch. It's perfect. This is perfect. We get the win. Oh, my goodness me. Mason Mount with a winning goal. Tammy Abraham. Tammy and Mason win Chelsea a football match again. It still hasn't sunk in. If you're still in the chat, guys, hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get it to in the next 30 seconds. If you've not liked the stream yet, hit the like button right now. Let's see if we can get it to as high as we possibly can. Thank you to the people that have donated super chats. And yeah, we got the prediction right. I said 2-1 in my Premier League prediction series. I said 2-1 in my preview. Chelsea win 2-1. Is JT clapping off all of the Chelsea boys, all the Villa boys as well. It's beautiful to watch. Really, really is. Oh, yes. Okay, guys, I will see you all. Another donation quickly in from Jonathan Trippy. Got shades of Hazard from Pulisic today. Yeah, I love the way he drifts around the players. But anyway, guys, I'm going to say goodbye now. I'd said goodbye a minute ago, to be honest. But I love you all. Thanks for all the support on the channel. And tomorrow there'll be 6 things we learn and maybe another video as well, depending on some news that we might get tomorrow. But yeah, Chelsea back on the win. Get in, my boys.